Today, I'm going to talk about why procrastination is actually a trauma response. Now, I'm sure many of you know exactly what you want to or need to do, but you feel too stuck or paralyzed to actually do it. So much so that even taking a shower ends up feeling like a chore to you. So you end up putting it off. You're thinking about what needs to get done, maybe while you're scrolling on your phone, or you're finding anything else possible to do instead. A lot of us live in this cycle of procrastination, putting off what we need to or want to do, even when we know it'll cause us negative consequences. Consequences which often include missing deadlines, damaging our relationships, hurting our financial status, blocking opportunities, impacting our health and long-term goals, and ultimately leaving us feeling bad about ourselves. So the real question then becomes, why does our body freeze at the exact moment that we need it to act or to move? Now, we freeze because our nervous system actually learned that taking action wasn't safe. Before we ever had to meet deadlines, build routines, or follow through on our goals, we learned what action and what safety meant from the people around us. And this is where complex trauma comes in. If we go back to our earliest years when the adults in our lives were either chaotic, neglectful, hyper-reactive, or when they gave us the silent treatment, in those environments, we ended up getting mixed messages about our emotions, about our needs, and about our place in the world. Not just about who we were, but about whether the people around us were safe and whether they were reliable. Now, when we grew up with people who were inconsistent, unsafe, or unreliable, we end up getting the core message that I can't trust myself and I can't trust others to show up for me. Now, from there, our nervous system does what it's designed to do. It shuts down, it suppresses, and it disconnects. It waits, it freezes. It doesn't move until it feels safe because your body was always protecting you. Though here's the thing, when you don't do anything, you usually end up feeling worse about yourself. So I want you to hear this very clearly. The reason you're not doing what you need to do isn't because you lack the discipline, drive, motivation, and it's not because you're lazy. It's actually because your nervous system doesn't feel safe enough to take the next step. And that survival instinct came from somewhere real, from a time when shutting down was the only protection you had. So stay tuned. Next time, I'm going to teach you how to break this procrastination cycle in a way that builds safety instead of overwhelm, so that you can actually follow through and succeed. Now remember, we don't change by shaming ourselves. We change by creating the safety that our nervous system needs to move again. So I'd love to hear from those of you listening. When you procrastinate, what emotion shows up first? Is it fear? Is it overwhelm? Is it shame? Or is it dread? And what is one compassionate thing that you can say to yourself the next time you feel that way and you feel stuck? Leave it in the comments below.